Automate AWS infrastructure with Bash, Terraform, and NGINX manual versus script dem. Welcome back. In this session, I'll walk you through two ways of deploying infrastructure on AWS. First, we'll do it manually, launching a Terraform server, provisioning an NGINX server, and configuring everything step by step. Then, I'll show you how to achieve the exact same result with just one automation script, including built-in cleanup. All the scripts used in this demo are available in my GitHub repository. The link is in the description. Manual setup step by step. First, create a Terraform server manually from the AWS console. Connect to the server over SSH and install Terraform. Wait until the installation finishes and verify it using basic Terraform commands. Next, clone my Terraform repository and edit the main.tf file. Replace placeholders with your own AWS access key, secret key, key pair, security group, and tag name. Save the file, move into the NGINX folder, and run the Terraform commands. Terraform init. Terraform plan. Terraform apply. As you can see, the NGINX server is created successfully with Terraform. Now connect to the NGINX server and install and start NGINX manually. Open the default NGINX home page in your browser, using the public IP address with the HTTP protocol. Finally, destroy the resources either with Terraform destroy or by manually terminating them. I'll also terminate all running instances here, so we can start fresh for the automation demo. That was the manual process. As you saw, it required multiple steps, including creating the security group, enabling SSH on port 22 and HTTP on port 80, writing Terraform code, provisioning the server, and configuring NGINX. Full automation with a single script. Now let's automate everything. I'll start a fresh server that I call the automation server. For security reasons, I recommend creating a separate instance just for testing this script. Connect to the new server. Clone my GitHub repository. When you run the script, you can choose between setup or cleanup. Let's select setup. Here, what the script does for you automatically. It checks if AWS CLI is installed and installs it if missing. If AWS CLI is not configured, it prompts you to enter your access key, secret key, and region. The default region is a P-South one. It creates a key pair and stores it. It creates a security group. It launches a Terraform server and outputs its public IP. Then it SSHs into the Terraform server, creates the main.tf file, and provisions the NGINX server. Once complete, it outputs the NGINX public IP. Finally, it verifies the deployment by curling the web server. At this point, you can also open the NGINX default page in your browser using the server's public IP. Built-in cleanup. If you want to remove everything, simply rerun the script and choose Cleanup. The script will destroy all created resources, including the key pair and security group, while leaving the automation server itself running. This ensures you don't leave behind unused resources or risk extra AWS charges. Quick recap. First, we created everything manually with Terraform. Then we automated the entire workflow from setup to cleanup using just a single script. If you found this helpful, check out the repository in the description, try it out for yourself, and feel free to contribute. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more DevOps automation demos.